Dude, this righteous view, man, it's different, man. It's provocative, man. I mean, I don't even know what that means. It gets the people going.
Males are just like women. They think with their emotions and they follow the herd. When they follow the herd, they take on the mindset of the herd. This is how beta males are controlled. The same way women are controlled. Through emotions of making everyone feel the same. All right? Media does this. The music you listen to does this. Matter of fact, there are certain frequencies in the music that before they put it out, they make sure it's at this frequency just so you hear it and you feel a certain way. Why? Because most people are sheep. So, how does this affect the beta male syndrome? With red pill becoming very popular, it's going to become cool to call women out on their delusion. This is what you see happening in a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of mainstream radio, is that women are actually being called out on their delusion. But instead of women actually accepting the truth, they're willing to entertain the truth for attention.
You don't have teamwork skills. You don't work well with others. Bitch, you don't know how to communicate. Ho, you don't know how to operate in a household where everything don't just go your way. That is why you do better by yourself. Y'all mamas didn't tell y'all this part. They told y'all the first part, well, you shouldn't be struggling with a man. She didn't tell you that if you don't acquire the skills to work well with others, bitch, you won't be able to do better with others.
Women starting a gender war against black men. We came to the conclusion yesterday that black men have won. What we're looking at is a bunch of howling nigger wolves. That we got them against the ropes. You know, they have lost, and it shows, because if you look at the results of what black women are today, they are losing. Brothers, we've won. They're broke. They're out of shape. They got kids all over the place. You know, they don't have their own hair. You know, they've morphed into men. Their voices have got deeper. They're aggressive. Some of these bitches even starting to grow beards. They're growing beards.
Y'all know if I don't do shit else, I'm gonna hop on TikTok and talk my shit. This man of mine, just looked me in my eyes with tears in his and said, so you fucked them? Sir. You remember when you was in my friend's inbox trying to fuck them? Sir. You remember when you cheated with my friend? You remember when you was spending nights out, or the receipts I found for hotel rooms? You remember how strong I was? I need you to be that strong. Wipe your tears, honey. Because yes, I fucked him. And he fucked better than you. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
My son, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call insight your intimate friend, to keep you from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words. For at the window of my house I have looked out through my lattice, and I have seen among the simple, I have perceived among the youths, a young man lacking sense, passing along the street near her corner, taking the road to her house in the twilight and the evening, at the time of night and darkness. And behold, the woman meets him, dressed as a prostitute, wily of heart. She is loud and wayward, her feet do not stay at home. Now in the street, now in the market, and at every corner she lies in wait. She seizes him and kisses him, and with bold face she says to him, I had to offer sacrifices, and today I have paid my vows. So now I have come out to meet you, to seek you eagerly, and I have found you. I have spread my couch with coverings, colored linens from Egyptian linen. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love till morning. Let us delight ourselves with love. For my husband is not at home. He is gone on a long journey. He took a bag of money with him. At full moon he will come home. With much seductive speech she persuades him. With a smooth talk she compels him. All at once he follows her. As the ox goes to the slaughter, or the stag fast, no arrow pierces its liver. The bird rushes into a snare. He does not know that it will cost him his life. And now, O sons, listen to me and be attentive to the words of my mouth. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths, for many a victim has she laid low, and all her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is the way to Sheol, going down to the chambers of death.
Is
Salute, and welcome to class, guys. Friday edition. It's Fun Friday. It's beef with bread, beef with good bread. Whatever you want to do, we could do it. You know what I mean? But I ain't come for that. I came chilling today, y'all. I came in peace, right? I want to talk about money and how to handle money. You know what I mean? So I came with one of my powerful live streams today because, you know what I mean? My sisters with sense, they want to know what's up. They want to know how they can manage money better. You know what I mean? Because the narrative is that these women is getting to this bag, but we don't see their money. They always crying broke. You know what I mean? So we going to talk. We're going to give our sisters with sense some financial literacy today because the way they look at money is all wrong. All wrong. Who taught them? Who taught them? And they mama, they hell of a mama. You know what I mean? So we talking to the sisters today that don't have leaders. You know what I mean? I'm not ever talking to the sisters that have leaders. If you are under a male umbrella, then my content is just entertainment for you. I don't expect you to get triggered and then be talking about how you got a man though. You got a man though. My content is not for you. So you can leave now. You know what I mean? You can leave now. I'm telling you. So don't make it be about you. Don't make my content be about you. If you are under the umbrella of a so-called male leader, then you should not be getting triggered about a man trying to tell you how to handle your handle better. We ain't got to talk about how your man talk to the men. No, I don't want to talk to the men. I want to talk to you ladies about how y'all handling money, how y'all vision and see this money thing. So I got 15 ways you can start to look at money a little bit better. Because the way you looking at it and the way you were taught it is crazy. Remember, broke is broke. And this is courtesy of the homegirl, my homegirl yesterday, because I took a liking to her. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a whole live stream proving that broke is broke and how not to be broke. And stop wearing broke as a flex. Because just because you spend all your money, all your active income on bills, that's not a flex, and that's not cool. That's something you should really keep to yourself. Honestly, sisters, honestly. You know what I mean? So let's get straight on into it. Let's go get straight on into it.
I'm gonna be a totally 110%. I think I didn't find my husband yet because all the women expectations is really having the men go into a hole. Cause who the hell is y'all to say y'all want a man that make $500,000 a year?
I'm with you. And she talking to the ugly ones. She talking to the flugly ones. She talking to the bald head roaches. That's who she talking to. Because those be the ones with the highest demands and the highest standards. The chicks that look like this. No, I'm not even going to play that joint, right? That joint was so ugly. They like, nah, Mr. Goodbread, please don't play that wombat again. I ain't going to do it. But that's who she talking to, guys. And she right. She right. This is why I tell my sisters with sense, y'all better start speaking up and stop speaking up against the men and start speaking up against them women. Them women that is the reason why the men are the way they are. Let's call that out. Let's talk about that. But she right. She spot on.
I'm gonna be a totally 110%. I think I didn't find my husband yet because all the women expectations is really having the men go into a hole. Because who the hell is y'all to say y'all want a man that make $500,000 a year? They hide because of y'all unrealistic ass expectations. Send me somebody that got enough to make sure that I got lights on, water running, I'm smiling, and we eating. Y'all asking for the most. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat. I can't even say it right. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat, a yacht, and a crib, and pay for your kids' schooling, your desires, your kids' desires. Like that shit. You hear how unrealistic that shit sounds? This how a lot of y'all women sound. Ridiculous. That's why we ain't got nobody yet, because y'all scaring them into a damn hole. Please, separate me from everybody else. Husband, come find me. You ain't gotta make $500K for me. You could make $500. If you can make that shit work all year and I'm eating, I'm good.
Oh, where's she at? Hold on, man. Yeah, we're gonna have us a good Friday. That was definitely worthy of that one. Let's hear it again, y'all. Let's hear it one more time.
I'm gonna be a totally 110%. I think I didn't find my husband yet because all the women expectations is really having the men go into a hole. Because who the hell is y'all to say y'all want a man that make $500,000 a year? They hide because of y'all unrealistic ass expectations. Send me somebody that got enough to make sure that I got lights on, water running, I'm smiling, and we eating. Y'all asking for the most. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat. I can't even say it right. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat, a yacht, and a crib, and pay for your kids' schooling, your desires, your kids' desires. Like that shit. You hear how unrealistic that shit sounds? This how a lot of y'all women sound. Ridiculous. That's why we ain't got nobody yet, because y'all scaring them into a damn hole. Please, separate me from everybody else. Husband, come find me. You ain't gotta make $500K for me. You could make $500. If you can make that shit work all year and I'm eating, I'm good.
Woo, sis, they dumb, sis. They gonna be like, she don't speak for me. Lies. She gonna say, they gonna lies. Like, what did she lie about, man? Bald head roach. What did she lie about, bald head roach? Where is the lie? Lies. They get. I could just be seeing them. I be envisioning the ones in my YouTube community tab, the ones that be getting triggered and then flying off the handle, hopping to conclusions and jumping to their emotions. I be imagining how they be at that phone. They be fumbling the phone. Lies. Like, ma'am, how did she lie? She gave you her opinion, and it's an honest one, and the men agree with her. Facts. But let's get on with the show. Driving me crazy. I'm not crazy. Get on with the show. I'm feeling good today, man. I feel like $1 million today, guys. I hope y'all feeling the same. It's Friday. If you worked hard, then you know you got your check cut and you have a reason to celebrate, y'all. Don't let the brokies make you feel bad. Don't let them humble you with brokeism. Because the brokies are humble down. God will take it from you. God ain't finna take nothing you worked hard for, right? Let them stay broke, yo. Stun on them. Because they get their hands on some devil money and they'll stun hard on you with all this fake shit. So you stun on them. Yeah. Broke is broke. Bob Newhart passed away yesterday, guys. Breaking news. Bob Newhart. All right. Salute. Thank you, CBS.
That, people online often make posts and statuses where they talk about how all my bills is paid, I don't got no money, but that's not really broke. Long as all my bills paid at the end of the week or the end of the month, I ain't really broke. Like, that's not really broke if all...
Who told them that? Who told them that? Where they got that from? They mama.
your bills is taken. This is what y'all keep repeating to yourselves, because maybe your mama or your daddy or your grandma or your aunties taught you that, right? He literally repeated something I said. So for those of y'all that got cussed out on his post, you got cussed out not because he my people's, but because I'm the one that said it. It originated from me, right? Here's what y'all don't understand. The more you sit and pretend like broke is not broke, the more your ass gonna stay the fuck broke. No money is no money, regardless of what you tell yourself. Y'all sit here and you fuck and you have kids. Once you got 13, 14, 15 years old and you understood the concept that babies come from a male and a female fucking unprotected, Like, and your ass chose to fuck unprotected every child you got, every bill that come along with having them, every motherfucking responsibility, every bad day, every trial and tribulation, every motherfucking victim moment, every crybaby ass instance or season y'all go through based on the kids you fucking had is your own goddamn fault. Nobody's gonna pretend like yo broke ain't broke because you got 2 to 5 kids, 1 to 4, 3 to 6, 10 to 15. Them your motherfucking responsibilities. Bitch, if you don't got no money after you get done taking care of little John, Ray, and Keisha, bitch, that's your own fault. Broke is still broke. For a lot of y'all, you don't realize your choices and your upbringing. That's why you hear me talk nonstop about choices and generational curses. Because
choices and going to get that information for yourself. Choices that you make based off of information that was given to you by people that loved you, but they ain't give a goddamn about your future or whatever you need that information they gave you for. They gave you that information to please them, for their feelings. So you can act how they need you to act for their feelings. They didn't give you that information for you to go off in the world and wear it like a garland on your neck and bruh, how much of that shit you use got you winning? You winning right now, right? Because last time I checked, broke people can't teach you how to become rich. Poor people cannot teach you how to become rich. Dumb people cannot teach you how to be smart. They can teach you how not to be poor. They can teach you how not to be dumb. No doubt, boy.
because the way your life looked, the choices you made, the things you've got yourself into, the debt you're in, the job you work, the stuff you know, the shit you don't, all of that shit is a reflection of one of two things. Your upbringing or your motherfucking choices as an adult.
Absolutely, all right? Broke is broke.
So Nala, why do you feel like I'm a single mother?
I mean, you pretty, but you fuss too much.
Well, Nala, I guess you gonna be a single mother too then.
I ain't gonna be no single mother like mama.
What? What's wrong with being a single mother?
I ain't finna mess around with no 3 kids.
Okay, why do you think I'm a single mom?
Because you work for free.
I work for free. I work Monday through Friday, and how do you feel like I work for free?
Because you broke.
Alrighty. Now, let's not least now. Don't say nothing crazy. But why do you feel like I'm a single mom?
Because you don't be yourself.
How you feel like I don't be myself?
That's not
even your real hair.
I can wear a wig if I want to.
Yeah, but without a wig, you look like a grown man.
Oh, and you heard her, she said, but you work for free. Because broke is broke. And even to little kids, they see broke is broke. Man, if I ask you for something and you always hit me with you don't got it, but I always see you going to work, that shit, what I see don't match your actions, yo. So I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. And you women, modern women, have a funny way of knowing people see and then getting mad because they want people to believe what people see. People clearly see, and then you get mad and want to buck at nigga, we see you. We see you. For real. Not even telling on her. We gotta start normalizing they're telling her the truth. Like telling on her make it sound like it's snitching, and they're not snitching in no way. They're not doing anything wrong. But when you phrase it like telling on her, that's where it gives it like that white supremacy shit. Like, nah, that's their moms. If it's anybody you should be able to communicate with, that should be your safe haven of communication. That's what they claim they are, and they not. Their kids tell me, their kids feel more comfortable telling me what's on their chest than their own mom. And we sit here and happy Mother's Day, these women. Why? Why? Salute to my sisters with sense, the 20% of women, you know what I mean, that find me rather entertaining and truthful. Love y'all to death.
Some of y'all done lost y'all. You fucking right. I told you it's gonna get on here and get cussed out. You got a problem with seeing me spit? Get the fuck off. Get off. I got braces. I'm gonna talk my shit. And when I get enthusiastic about what the fuck I talk, you might see a spit or two fly. Get off. I ain't asked you to sit on here. Choices. Y'all problem is you wake up and you're such a victim because you don't have any real confidence in how your life looks because your ass don't want to accept accountability.
And that's a fact, yo. Y'all lucky on them bus shows, on them early morning shows. Y'all lucky those be pre-records with me. I be partially live, but I be traveling on the road. And a lot of y'all lucky because that's when I get the most pushback from you wannabe liars, all right? One of these mornings, I'm going to trick you. One of these mornings, I'm not going to be en route. Ray Dude, you must be new here, Ray Dude. You know what I mean? Don't take no offense to this. But when you come into somebody's house, the last thing you want to do is tell them what to do in their house. All right? That's bad training. I already know you raised wrong, and I hope you're working on these things because nobody's going to give you these things. You're going to have to work on these things on your own now because clearly your mother didn't teach you that. When you walk inside somebody's domain, you shut the fuck up, all right? You don't tell me to play the video, all right? You're going to let me teach and react to my audience, bro. This is not about you, all right? You're not the only one here with your selfish, stupid looking self, yo. I can already tell you look like a dummy, bro.
To fix it. So what you do? You get online and you scroll your news feeds, you scroll across your timelines and shit, and you look for things to make you feel some type of way. Then when it make you feel some type of way based on your own inner insecurities, then you get on people posting tight.
Yeah, I done told y'all little controlling dudes, y'all little hell of a sons with the controlling angle. Y'all got that controlling angle. That's why y'all single. That's why y'all little hell of a sons, single mama raised little boys. Y'all single because y'all truly think in the bottom of your heart that y'all get to control women. And you don't control people. You let people be who they gonna be. So you need to know, it'll show you what you need to do. If you let me be what I wanna be, it'll show you if you need to be here or if you need to go find you another channel. You see, because we all get choices. Choices. There we go with the choices. But you see how y'all choose to be at a place that you say you don't like. You say you don't understand, but y'all would sit your stupid ass right here and sit there and then start to troll in the chat. That's mental illness, bro. That's mental illness. And you can't hide it. You can't hide it from me.
Understand why you type this. You need to stop trying to act like you better than people. You need to stop doing it. No, something's wrong with your ass. Or you wouldn't be taking offense. Feeds, you scroll across your timelines and shit, and you look for things to make you feel some type of way. Then when it make you feel some type of way based on your own inner insecurities, and you get on people posting tight. I don't understand why you type this. You need to stop trying to act like you better than people. You need to stop doing it. No, something's wrong with your ass. Or you wouldn't be taking offense to this. One girl got
and they get so sassy like there's something wrong with you and me. And it's that's why they single by choice, because they never see that it's them. It's them. It ain't you or me. It be them. But they always looking for somebody else to blame it on, yo. Never pour into them. It's somebody else. I'm tired because I'm tired of these men. Man, when you gonna get tired of you, man? Because when you get tired of you is when stuff gonna change, man. Yeah. Be mad. Be big mad. Be big mad, because I know what it be. It be our delivery and stuff, right? I know exactly what it be.
Not just my delivery. It hurts your feelings to know that all this time you thought your mother or your father had it figured out, and they did not. They raised you in a way that has you conditioned to believe that your habits and the things that you have your mind set on are not going to put you in a position of forward progress. A lot of y'all and I'm speaking like this without cursing because a lot of y'all inboxed me earlier and, it really touched you in a, good way. Y'all was letting me know, the video earlier really touched you in a good way when I really started speaking on how our children get of age like we do. Some point in their life, they get to a certain age where they realize, You didn't teach me anything of value. You only bought me stuff. You only purchased me material stuff and spent time with me, but the time wasn't even valuable because you didn't leave me with any nuggets to make it out here. So we watch our children repeat the same generational curses that we've repeated for decades, and a lot of y'all is sad because instead of confronting that, you deflect. You come on my page and you don't understand the responsibility of the content that you're listening to. You don't understand the weight of what this carries.
Lana, are you talking about me or are you talking about somebody else in the chat? Because I always think I'm right because I don't be in my feelings. So when you're not in your feelings all of the time, you're thinking, you know what I mean? And when you're thinking, that means you have read something. So I read books. So that's why I always think I'm right. I know I'm right. And your low self-esteem and the fact that you want to put yourself so high over me because of whatever materialistic things you done gathered in this earthly world, you want to put yourself high over me. And you can't, man. You can't, because I'm always right. I'm always right, because I'm always learning and I'm always reading, ma'am. You see how that works? You want to be right, and you ain't doing near the work I'm doing, man. We not in the same race, man. So don't compare yourself to me, man. All right. But that's the psychology behind people that see people and be like, they think they better or they think they right. It ain't them. It's always gonna be you got to look into you. You got to look into you. It's something in you that got you feeling like you better than them. And if you ain't doing work, you should never be feeling like you better than the person that's giving their all, that's not caring about being liked. Because remember, you want to be successful. You don't want to be liked. So follow the successful folks. The ones wanting to be liked, they going to be poor. They going to like their ass right in poverty and everybody get to like them. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. It's Friday. Cut the check. Cut the mother-loving check. We ain't being humble. We worked hard all week. And those that didn't, so they take home as little. They ain't take home nothing. They just gonna be left to feel how they want to feel on Friday. Work hard.
Oh, well, you ain't got to be belittling people. Bitch, nobody can belittle you. Your view of you is based on your self-esteem. In order to be offended or be belittled, you have to receive what they're saying as something that's actually harming you. Y'all be fucking nuts. Retards. Real live retards. Raised by retards. And when a bitch be telling y'all stuff that's common sense, you want to use your emotion. This y'all favorite thing, especially females. Oh, well, this is just my opinion. Bitch, there is...
Exactly, with that opinion shit. That's your feelings, man. Tell me what you know. Tell me what you have read, what you have activated from what you have read, so that now you know it. I don't want to care what you feel. I don't care about what you feel. Tell me what, because I know things. I know things because I read. I read books.
Fact, then there is your opinion. When stuff is stated that's a fact, nobody gives a fuck about your opinion over the facts. Sorry, y'all mamas didn't teach y'all this.
They be mad.
I don't know what to tell you. But if you get paid at the beginning of the week or at the end of the week, whenever you get paid, and you pay all your bills and you have no money left, you're broke. You're fucking broke. You need to stop telling yourself this is not broke. It's broke, and you need to fix that. You need to go live within your means. You need to go rearrange, your lifestyle. You need to go get a side hustle, create an additional stream of income. But you are broke, honey. I don't give a fuck how much you dress it up. Once you get done buying Lil Ray rating them they Jordans and Lil Keisha them they little outfits, and you get your hair done and pay all your little bills, if you have no money left, no breathing room between pay periods, you're fucked up.
Exactly. All right? You broke.
So recently an old friend wanted to rekindle. He said he wanted to take me out, but I kindly declined. I did. But instead, I suggested that he actually use that money to just buy a couple things to put in my fridge. He said, all right, we can do that. I said, cool. We get off the phone, then he calls me right back. He's like, let me come over. I said, no, I know what you're on and I'm not trying to be on that kind of time. I said, let's just see each other tomorrow. We can catch up, talk and everything. He's like, all right.
Next day comes, he says, you know what, I thought about this isn't gonna work. Okay, yeah, let's move past that. My question is, did he say that because he knows that I need help and can't help me, doesn't want to help me, or because I don't want to smash? Does it sound like I'm treating him like a trick? Because I'm not willing to smash. I told him I'm not interested in having any kind of sex. I'm okay with hanging out. I need a couple things. I am tired. I don't want to have to smash just to get some damn help. Ugh. So.
To be honest with you, FCDV. To be honest with you, right? Let me give you a little background of my childhood. My mom spoiled me. I had a drill sergeant moms who worked. You know what I mean? I had a drill sergeant moms who worked. One of the few mothers from my neighborhood that had a job. Drill sergeant moms. My moms did not sit in front of the building and gossip about people. My moms, to this day, people don't even know she liked people. She don't like people. My moms don't like the internet. She don't like none of this shit. She think everything is FBI. She think everybody is surveillancing her. You know what I mean? My mom still has a flip phone. You know what I mean? She would have still had that Star Trek Motorola green screen flipstone, the silver shit. I bought her that back then, back in the 90s. I bought her that. Come on, y'all, listen, bro. So, you know what I mean? I'm a spoiled kid, but I don't, God click in me and let me know. Get some information for myself, bro. Don't run around here with this spoiled shit and this. Oh, that's Aunt B. That's Aunt B's son. That's Miss Bernie's son. Don't run around here off that. You don't want to live your whole life off that merit. So I knew, you know what I mean. And liking the way the human mind worked, I started studying the human mind. That's how I got my new mindset. My mama, a great woman. You know what I mean? But she's hell of a, like y'all. 20% of women were born to have kids, raise kids. Like you could get them chicks 7 kids and all 7 of them kids will come out great. With a dude or without a dude. I guarantee you that. Only 20% in all races. All races of women. 20, just take 20% of whatever that race is, just take 20. We have 14% as a black folks. So 20% of 14. 20% of 14 is what you have to work with that is born to be mothers. Then you have 60% of women that's in that, if they do some work on their mind, and if they go get the parenting courses, if they care, if they even care, they might could do it. Because you got in that 60, 30% that's going to stay with their man. So that's the fact that they have a man, they good. They good. Like, even if they don't know how to be a goddamn mother from a hole in the wall, the fact that they have a man and it's them, it's 2 people, boom, they gonna be good. You got those in the 60. But still, by herself, she'd be in that 60, about to drown to the 20. Then we got 20% of mothers, women, that don't deserve, they don't deserve, they can't even watch my kid. They can't watch your pet, bro. Don't even let them watch your pet. 20% of them just don't belong, and they don't call them mothers, bro. Straight breeders, bro. And that's how that break down, bro. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Because I read books. I read books and I read that Bible. That Bible say, who can find? So that lets you know that's 20. That's not like 20%. It's definitely not half. It's definitely not half. We know half is 50%. So if it's not half, then it got to be 20%. Who can find? He wouldn't have said it like that if it was 80% of good mothers and good women out here. Knock it listen.
Y'all know if I don't do shit else, I'm gonna hop on TikTok and talk my shit. This man of mine, just looked me in my eyes with tears in his and said, so you fucked them? Sir. You remember when you was in my friend's inbox trying to fuck them? Sir. You remember when you cheated with my friend? You remember when you was spending nights out or the receipts I found for hotel rooms? You remember how strong I was? I need you to be that strong. Wipe your tears, honey. Because yes, I fucked him. And he fucked better than you. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
It's nasty work though, but I say all that to say I smoke because I want to smoke. When you follow the word of God, you get to do whatever you want to do. As long as you don't hurt nobody or you don't hurt yourself, you get to do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? And if you notice, I try not to smoke in front of y'all. That's why I calm down sometimes, but when I gotta make a point, you know what I mean? I'm not one of those that gotta get all up on here and get clout. I don't get clout smoking weed in front of y'all. You know what I mean? You know, trust me, I smoke, I drink, you know what I mean? I indulge in everything that's God, that's holy, everything that's left here for us to indulge in. Everything was left here for us to indulge in. The devil monetized it. The devil monetized it, but I could do whatever the fuck I want. I could do whatever the fuck I want if I follow the word of God. You know what I mean? And if I'm wrong, then my blessings. You know what I mean? If you, whenever you know how you know you're not supposed to be doing something, because we all get to do things that not all of us gonna be able to do. But you know personally, right? You know if you're not meant to do something, because if you do it and you don't get blessings and you stop getting blessings, or if things start to get shifty in your life, then you know you ain't got no business doing that. You need to leave that alone. You know what I mean? Everything ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of people can't drink liquor. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't smoke weed because weed will make you lazy. But do you see the way I work? Do you see my work rate? Do y'all see my work rate? So do you think weed control me or I control weed? You know what I mean? But that's how you know what you need to not mess with. Because if you can't, if it starts to control you, then leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone. It's not good. But let's get back to the facts. Let's get back to broke being broke. And especially y'all brokies. If you can't afford devices, leave it alone. Devices be the reason why a lot of y'all do not escape poverty. Y'all be bringing home good money. Good money. All money ain't good money, but y'all be bringing home good money and then give it away to the vices and get nothing in return. The vice don't give you nothing in return. But stick around, because we going over 10 ways that y'all should be looking at money. Give me about 2 minutes and we gonna get to that, y'all.
Y'all don't want to hear this shit. Talking about a bitch making y'all feel bad or belittling y'all because you don't got no motherfucking money because of the bills that you ran up. The kids you fucking made. The way your life look is based on your choices.
Bingo. Yeah, I said I could do whatever I want as long as it's following the word of God. I could do whatever I want. I did say that part. I did say that part. You did hear that part, right? Or you just so quick to cut off and cause you in here waiting for me to make my first mistake, right? What you trying to do? What you want to prove? You want me to drop the link, sir? You a hater like that? You want to tell me something? Cause you did hear me say, right? As long as it's according to the word of God, right? You did hear me say that. You want to play it back, sir? Or ma'am? Hell of a, yo. Thirsty, so thirsty. Instead of taking the message, instead of studying the live stream, to taking the message, to activate the word, the message, you sit here and just to try to stump the teacher and try to, bro, you're missing all of the message, bro. Brokey. I'm sure you don't have more money than me. I know you don't have more money than me. And I'm trying to teach you how to get some money, bro. What the fuck wrong with you? How stupid is you?
You can't boss up pretending like you bossed up. You can't get no money pretending like you already got money or the situation you in is all right. That's what be keeping y'all stuck and stagnant. Because you wake up, live check to check, and you tell yourself this is okay. Then you surround yourself with a bunch of other people that they live like that. So it makes you feel like it's okay based on
Yeah, you saw the dumb hoe party in there. Where the raid at? Where the raid at, love? You saw the dumb hoe party forming. They wait for one roach to say something big and bold, and then the rest of them, the passionate, ignorant roaches, start jumping on the bandwagon. The dumb hoe party out there. Poof, clear that up. Break that up. Break it up. Break it up. Yeah, hit the super chat. He got all that bread. Hit the super chat. Hit the super chat. and I'll match whatever you super chat, I'll match. Since you got all this money, since you the man, since you got all this time, you could be ducking all this information about how to get your money right, sir. silly Billy, single mama.
Everybody going through the same shit. You start putting yourself in rooms where people got more going on. It will motivate you to get more going on. You will start to tell
you, not hate. This is motivation, bro. And the way I'm presenting it is not even, like, why are you taking it as hate? Like, why are you directing hatred towards motivation, bro? Get your mind right, bro. You got access to a space that got quality information, bro. And y'all act like I'm begging y'all to be here. This is a privileged channel. It's a privilege to be here. What's wrong with y'all? I'll block all y'all niggas, y'all. I'll block all y'all hate. I will go one after you, motherfucker. Play with me. Cause this is a privileged channel. It's a privilege to be here. Y'all ain't fooling me. Y'all ain't fooling me, bro. You ain't got more money than me. You ain't got more knowledge than me. You ain't got shit I got. And I got the results, bro. So this is a privilege to be here, bro. Y'all run around here looking for one girl, you know what I mean? One relationship and can't get it. And want to hate on a person that got it. Like, what's wrong with you? Giving you the information. That ain't stupid. Lil Pros, what you want to do? You want to show your re-up money, bro? Because I got more money than your re-up, too. I know you about to hand your re-up money in at 6 o'clock Eastern time. You know what I mean? So you want to show or not? You want to show or not? How much you got? How much you got? How much you want to super chat for super chat? Since you joined the dumb hole party. Because dudes that's getting bags is not surfing on YouTube. Sir. Sir, you can't match my bag, so she's surfing on YouTube. Yeah, it's always funny when the truth come out. The truth very funny to a broke nigga when we talking about money. It's always funny to a broke nigga when it's about money. That's why the girls be laughing at you, bro. That's exactly why the girls be laughing at you, bro. Cause you start laughing when they start talking about money, like. Mind y'all do this. Y'all haters that be needing to see clout. Y'all think materialistic stuff is value. That's not value, bro. So I know y'all need to watch. Y'all need to see how to look at money. Y'all need to change your perspective of money. Cause you know what I mean? Money is like a female, bro. Money is like a female. It's not yours. It's just your turn to hold it. But y'all don't understand that, you know what I mean? Y'all level 1 poverty niggas will never understand that. You know what I mean? We look at money like melting ice. Real dudes look at money like melting ice. Get it out of here before it melts, dummy. All right? While you sit there and try to save, and the little cookie sheet, you follow the cookie sheet, dummies. And I'm trying to give them some game, boy. I'm trying to give them some game. Yo, they ain't got no daddy, and they mama don't know this from a hole in the wall. They mama ain't have time to get this type of information to them and put food on the table and clothes on their back. And this is what they choose to do with their time on a Friday afternoon. On their way to the liquor store to give the liquor store all their money. But then they claim to hate. They're gonna get a liquor store all their money, get drunk, and talk about hating white folks. How dumb is these niggas? Because that liquor store not owned by a black person. Dummies.
Yourself, this shit is not okay. Y'all silly as fuck.
Tell them.
Then be talking about, I was just stating my opinion. Well, your opinion's stupid, bitch. It's not needed, ho. Don't make no sense. Don't got nothing to do with the fucking facts. It's all feelings. And you can't catch feelings, bitch. You can't pay nail bill with a motherfucking feeling.
Never. Yeah. Let's get to some work. Let's get to the real work. And this is courtesy of all my channel members. Every single channel member, because they are the channel member, they're the reason why I'm going to use this content, because I don't use this content for free. I don't do this on my normal lives. This is the content that we have over in our membership department on this channel. But because it's Sisters with Sense week, you know what I mean? I got y'all, Sisters with Sense. All right, now let's get some sense, some real sense.
Told you that most of you are thinking about money in the wrong way.
Money. Real money.
The average person has no idea what money really is and how to leverage it for a life filled with freedom. They use it to pay bills, buy food, and acquire things they use for a limited amount of time before they're eventually unusable. By the end of this video, the way your mind comprehends the concept of money will dramatically change.
All right, so just breathe, y'all. Just breathe. You don't know this information, so don't come in here talking about this is stupid. This is education, and it's only going to be relatable to people that want to be educated. If you want to remain a dummy, then this is stupid. This dummy, this is stupid. Knock it off, bro. Let it penetrate. Let it soak in. You haven't learned nothing since you left high school or college. Take in new information. Every day you want to be learning. Every day you want to be learning.
There are 15 ways to think about money. Number 1. Money is a tool that allows you to move value across space and time. For most people, money is emotional, it's personal, but your reality changes once you realize money is no different than a car or a vacuum cleaner.
And see, that money is personal shit to you broke niggas. That's what be getting y'all feelings tied to the money, and that's why people be jerking y'all and using y'all. And that's how they get y'all to work yourself to death for a living, hoping to be rich. But nobody that ever worked for somebody for a living became rich. Working for people is not how you become wealthy. It's just not.
Serves a specific purpose. If the car takes you from point A to B, money takes value from point A to B. You extract value at your job and then transport that value to a different place at a different time. The more you think about it, the more you realize how true and simple this actually is. You see, money is very similar to a traditional car. It'll take you wherever you wish, as long as you're a good enough driver. Number 2, use money to buy yourself peace and you'll end up with happiness. You can't get to happiness without first getting to peace. When they say money can't buy happiness directly, they fail to mention that money can buy you peace. Here's how that breaks down. Peace comes from a lack of stress and worry. When we feel safe and that our future is predictably positive, we worry less because we are no longer...
Why the stats show only 3%? If you know so many, then you are fortunate that you are fortunate to know so many rich women. I mean, rich women with a job. You know what I mean? You are very fortunate to know many because the statistics show only 3% out of the 14%. All right? All right? So, you know what I mean? We take the sunglasses off and let's be real. All right, but we don't have a rich people problem. We're far from having a rich people problem. Sisters is poor. Black women on a whole, on the are poor. If we go state to state and we look up the average earning for the sisters by state, ain't none going over about 40,000, 40K, and they out here looking for 100K dude. I mean, these are just stats, man. I read, like, I don't watch NBA finals. I don't watch baseball. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I don't watch VH1. You know what I mean? And then we talk about what's your definition of rich? What's your definition of rich, man? You said you're in the 5%? You're in the 5%, man? Do you mind putting where you from? Where state you in? What state you are in? Because 5% in Kentucky, not 5% in New York. You know that? You heard, lady? What state you in? You in? Let me find out. You in Arizona? You in Scottsdale, Arizona? You in Scottsdale, or you in Los Angeles? You in DC? You in Washington DC? And you in the 5% in the Washington DC area? I could believe that. I could believe that. You know, Washington DC, right there by Philadelphia and Baltimore. Y'all kind of run down. When you gonna move out of there, yo? Or is that's why you're in the 5%? Because that, you know, that's not really like a 5% town. A lot of 5%ers is not over there. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of 5%ers is not over there in that town. I mean, that might be where the White House is, but you know, right across the street from the White House, you know, it's right across the street from the White, right across the street from the White. You know, it's over there, right? All right, you might be on to something there. You might be on to something there. But be safe. Be safe. You don't want to escape poverty in your own mind because you're around poverty. You know what I mean? You don't want to be the richest person in poverty. You know what I mean? Because if you're the richest person in poverty, you know what normally happens. You get got showing off because you're supposed to elevate your environment. When you elevate your class, you elevate your environment. You know what I mean? You elevate your environment. You know what I mean?
Longer worried about what we're going to eat tomorrow, about where we're going to sleep, or if that tiger is hiding in the bushes. Money buys that because these are money problems.
All right, yo, I gotta play that back, yo. Remember, I told y'all money buys peace, and peace buys happiness. You know what I mean? Money buys peace, and peace buys happiness.
Use money to buy yourself peace, and you'll end up with happiness. You can't get to happiness without first getting to peace. When they say money can't buy happiness directly, they fail to mention that money can buy you peace. Here's how that breaks down. Peace comes from a lack of stress and worry. When we feel safe and that our future is predictably positive, we worry less because we are no longer worried about what we are going to eat tomorrow, about where we're going to sleep, or if that tiger is hiding in the bushes.
And that's a fact. That's why, ladies, stop using your money to buy materialistic things and use your money to buy your security and your peace. Because then everything, your happiness will come. Y'all use your money to buy the materialistic stuff. And once y'all get that, it loses value. And now you need something else. Now you're looking for something else. You know what I mean? You got to set more goals instead of desires. And this is what happens when you stop worrying about what men is doing and really focus on you, because it be you. It be you. And I did hear that Virginia is one of the best states to move to. Virginia, VA. Yeah, I did hear VA, West Palms, Florida. Like it's certain hot spots where people who get in the 5%, get in the 2% move. Not for nothing. We gonna be going soon. We gonna y'all man. We gonna be out of here soon. Trust me, B. I'm just real strategic with my moves. You know what I mean? Nah, I can't. It'll take me a whole live stream to explain it, but I will explain it and put it in the membership. You know what I mean? But word, y'all. You got to make moves, but you got to take your time. Don't be running out there because a house is not for everybody, especially right now. Y'all got to understand, my youngest is about to be 12. So my oldest got about a couple more years left, and then he going to be going off to school. My youngest, he going to be going off to school, and then there ain't going to be no need for me to be buying all this big-ass house and all this big-ass shit, you know what I mean? And then having to sell that big-ass shit for some smaller. So sometimes it's stay, you know what I mean? It's better to just stay the course before you just make a move. Just because you got funds, you know what I mean? Just because you get a bag don't mean you got to spend the bag, you know what I mean?
Money buys that because these are money problems. Once you've bought your safety, you're left with non-money problems. Like, how do I feel about myself, about my relationships, and what do I need to do in life to feel fulfilled? Once you buy yourself peace, you'll eventually arrive at happiness.
And that's a fact, guys. Once you're not worrying about what you're gonna eat, what you got to do, and you ain't living week to week, that's when you can start investing. That's when your bills are paid and you still have money left over to plant another money tree. See how that works? Because that's how you gonna get out of poverty. That's how you escape poverty, by planting more money, multiple money trees. That's where you hear people say multiple streams of income. That's what that is. Money do grow on trees. You just got to know how to plant the seeds. You know what I mean? You just got to know how to plant the seeds. And that's where the investments come in at. Niggas want to be broke forever. It's okay. You could be broke forever, but don't stop somebody who want to not be broke forever from being broke. Don't stop people from getting the quality information. These niggas want company. You see the niggas that want company, right, y'all? They want company.
And you'll end up with happiness. You can't get to happiness without first getting to peace. When they say money can't buy happiness directly, they fail to mention that money can buy you peace. Here's how that breaks down. Peace comes from a lack of stress and worry. When we feel safe and that our future is predictably positive, we worry less because we are no longer worried about what we are going to eat tomorrow, about where we're going to sleep, or if that tiger is hiding in the bushes. Money buys that because these are money problems. Once you've bought your safety, you're left with non-money problems. Like, how do I feel about myself, about my relationships, and what do I need to do in life to feel fulfilled? Once you buy yourself peace, you'll eventually arrive at happiness. Number 3, broke is temporary, poor is forever. There's a big difference between being broke and being poor. Broke, you have no money. Poor, you have no way of getting out of the no money situation.
Right, and a lot of y'all throw around, I'm broke, but y'all not really broke. Y'all poor. Word. Y'all poor. I'm gonna tell you that. And that's what turned y'all into ugly. A lot of y'all not really ugly. Y'all not really that ugly. Y'all just broke. And that broke turned into poor. And that's what brings out your ugly.
So, are you broke or are you poor? Poor people accept that their reality is permanent and unchangeable. They teach their children that they are poor and destined to be poor as well. It's the man, the system, the universe that keeps them that way. The only people who escape poverty are those who acknowledge that they are currently broke, but there are options to change that. They don't believe that broke is permanent. They believe that change is up to them, even if it means pushing harder than others who maybe got dealt a better hand to begin with. You see, the broke seek to better themselves. They want tomorrow to be slightly better than today and are willing to work for it. They look at the process from a gradual perspective. The poor only think of the world in black and white terms.
That's the us. The poor is the us in that song by Kendrick Lamar. They not like us. They not like us. That's the us. Them. You know what I mean? That's the us. FCDV. Who you strengthening with? Just delete them. FCDV. FCDV. Just why you stop strengthening with them, bro. Don't strength with them. Get them out of here. Zip them up. Zip them up. You know what I mean? Like, why are you strengthening with them for, bro?
Their wish is to be rich, not to not be poor anymore. Re-listen to this point as many times as you need to until you're confident you're actually broke, not poor. Only then can you begin to move up. Number 4, there's no such thing as a money cap. Want to know a secret we found out only after we became rich? Here it is. There is no limit to money or success in this world. Growing up, for some reason, we were always taught there's a limit to money, on how much a company could pay an employee. This stems from the idea of being paid by the hour and the fact that there's a limit to.
And your grandma, it ain't much to go around, sugar. So everybody thinking what you eat make them shit. Now if you win, they lose. Ain't much to go around.
The number of hours you can work in a day. This is factory-based remuneration and brainwashing. The moment we transitioned to the other side of the curtain, the truth was revealed to us. Money is unlimited. They have a literal printer that goes brrrr whenever the market asks for more. Innovation is unlimited. Everything done today will be done faster, cheaper, and better tomorrow. Money is an infinite resource because, as you'll find out in the last point on this list, money actually isn't real. It's something the rich made up.
But you broke right now, though, bro. You broke right now. So what is listening to the bot in the video gonna do? There's no other way but up for you. You broke right now, bro. And let's not play like you got it. You know you don't have it. So let's stop it. Let's stop it. Let's knock it off, bro, before I embarrass you. And you think you're gonna eat, right? Which how long did you wait? How many weeks? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? How long did you sit there and in the gym practicing to try to play with Mr. Goodbread? Let us know, bro. Let us know in the chat, bro. Cause hopefully you took all year so that when I drop this link and ask you to come up here and tell me what's your beef with me explaining how to look at 15 ways to look at money, because the way these people and our people look at money is all wrong. Clearly, it's no generational wealth in the black community, sir. Sir. All the dads is on child support. All the mothers are on public assistance. And we only 14%, sir. Why are we not growing, sir? All right.
Number 5. First, you learn, then remove the L. You're paid in proportion to the value you can add to the marketplace.
Exactly. He mad because he went out there working hard and never stopped to educate himself. So all he is now is a worker. All he is a hard worker. Now he hate money because all he did his whole life was work hard and ain't see the value in money. Because you don't see the value in money if all you doing is working hard, dummy. Don't be mad at money. Don't be mad at money. Yes, I'm going to teach people how to get money because you a $400 a week dude. That your cap is about $1,500 a month. That's all you're going to make, sir. So because I'm trying to put the youngins on and some of the old ones that want to know, because I'm trying to put them on, you want to sit here and play with me, bro?
The truth is, you can always increase your value output through education. Learn to use new tools and your productivity will increase, and so will how much you're paid. Learn to build systems. Learn to communicate and build teams. Learn specific techniques by watching the masters. You want to stop being broke? Start learning things that are valuable. The problem most people encounter is that they have no idea how to learn. When we say education, their mind immediately goes back to being in school. Horrible. Learning how to learn is the ultimate skill one can possess, because once you get it, everything else out there is up for grabs. Our life changed once continuous learning became...
I told y'all that. All y'all learned was how to obey. All y'all learned was how to obey and listen to somebody else. This is why y'all don't critically think for yourself. Or y'all running off of some shit that you heard that made you feel good. You took it to your Holy Spirit and now you think it's a fact. And you never put the research to that. And the way the math is not mathing is you should know it's not a fact, because every time you try to make a choice and a decision off a piece of that information, you fail, dummy. You fail, and you go into victim mode, blaming somebody for your failure because you went in there with the wrong information. That's on you. That's on you. You don't get to blame nobody.
Became part of our daily life. Anything you want to achieve in life can be learned. Number 6, money grows on trees.
You can educate yourself out of any circumstance in here, bro. Whatever's your circumstance, you can educate your way out of that circumstance. Guarantee you. That's a fact. That's a fact. It don't matter. You don't got to sit here and hate money.
If you know what seeds to plant. Here's what most people do. They go to work, they put in effort, they get paid, and then they go and spend that money.
Exactly. The cookie cutter shit. The cookie cutter shit. And it's not your fault. That's what they taught you. But this is why you have to get the information for yourself, man and woman. You have to get the information for yourself. If you out here using information that was given to you, you're gonna fail. And then don't go blaming people that's winning. You do not get to stand on the sideline and puff and pout at the people that refuse to make the same mistakes you make, because you is hell of a mama raised, bruh. Exactly. Do not conform with the ways of this world. By renewing your mind and going the other way to find God so he can show you what's righteous and what's right. Simple. Simple shit. Simple shit.
Here's what most people do. They go to work, they put in effort, they get paid, and then they go and spend that money. How dumb is that? They do this because the average person has no idea there are money trees out there, where if instead of spending the money, you plant it and nurture it and it grows into more money. Do that enough times and you don't have to work anymore. You can just eat off of the money tree. This is the simplest way to explain the inequality of wealth around the world. The poor spend money while the rich have money trees. Look, we know what you're thinking, and are you ready for us to call you out on your bullshit? You're thinking, but Ayla, because I've got bills to pay, I've got debt, I've got
The butt crew. But they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. That's the butt crew.
to spend that money to feed my kids or keep the lights on. But here's the brutal truth. Almost everyone around the world has more money than they need to survive. If you're able to work, you have excess capital. The reason why there's never enough money to plant trees is because you also want comfort. You crave it. You tell yourself you need it. The TV, the Apple Watch, the new phone, that poster you have in your room. In reality, you don't need any of those. They're just comfort. You're like a bird in a cage that's getting fed twice a day. You're comfortable, but not free. The truth is, some of you have no desire to be free. You love the comfort, so you stop complaining about the cage. And that's fine if it works for you. The moment you start sacrificing comfort, you realize just how much capital there is in your life, and that's the key to your freedom. Now ask—
Ooh, bars. And that's what it is right there. That's the fact. You want to argue with the facts? You want to argue with the facts? That's what it is right there. That is the sickness called lazy. That is the sickness called democracy. That's it right there. We're going to play that back. Sickness called democracy.
Feed my kids or keep the lights on. But here's the brutal truth. Almost everyone around the world has more money than they need to survive. If you're able to work, you have excess capital. The reason why there's never enough money to plant—
You're right. Bingo. This is why the money game for women is being submissive. It's keeping their value, keeping their beauty, their natural temple intact. That's what it is, because you inherit the money from your king, sis. Good one, soul capitalist.
trees is because you also want comfort. You crave it. You tell yourself you need it. The TV, the Apple Watch, the new phone, that poster you have in your room. In reality, you don't need any of those. They're just comfort. You're like a bird in a cage that's getting fed twice a day. You're comfortable, but not free. The truth is, some of you have no desire to be free. You love the comfort, so you stop complaining about the cage. And that's fine if it works for you. The moment you start sacrificing comfort, you realize just how much capital there is in your life, and that's the key to your freedom. Now ask yourself, do you want freedom badly enough to sacrifice comfort?
If you're one of the many people struggling financially right now, Bridget's got your back. They'll send you 50 to 200.
Number 7, money is never yours. It's just your turn to hold it.
I told you, money is like women, bro. Money like women, bro. So you go attaching your emotions to money if you want to, but try not to. Remember, at the end of the day, the lust of it is the root of all evil, bro. And this is why a lot of you can't get your hands on the bag, because God control that. God know in your heart you're going to be selfish. God know in your heart you ain't going to use that money to help nobody, especially not his people. So he ain't giving you no bag. You ain't gonna ever see no bag. Some of y'all will never ever surpass $300,000 total your whole life, 60 years, 70 years, however the fuck you gonna live for.
The entire world economy relies on spending, on money changing hands from one person to the next. Your entire financial life changes once you realize money is constantly flowing. You want money? Move yourself in life with the flow of money in the marketplace. It's really that easy. All you have to do is take part in the marketplace of exchanges. And once you have it, it's just a matter of time until you give it to someone else in exchange for something you yourself value more than money. Look around and teach yourself to see the flow of money. Ask yourself, who's got my money? Who's got money willing to pass down, and what are they looking for? And that, dear Aluxers, is exactly how every single one of you will be rich.
Exactly. You got to provide value. Ain't nobody going to pay you because you look good. Nobody want to pay you because you look good. You know what I mean? You got them simps. So, yeah, OnlyFans will be the asterisk to that. But aside from losing your integrity and selling your soul, ain't nobody paying you for you to look good. People will pay you if you provide a service. If you provide something that they need, they will definitely pay you. And that's how you add value. You add value to the economy and you get your return from it. But if you're not adding value, then you can't expect nothing. All right? You can't expect nothing.
Number 8, you're not actually spending money, you're spending your time encapsulated. We hate spending money because we understand this incredibly valuable lesson. You know how they say time is money? This will blow your mind, but it's actually the other way around. Money is time. What is the cost for you to get money? What are you trading it for? Yes, it's your know-how, talent, and skills, but at the end of it all, it's your time that you're selling. What you know how to do in that time is just a multiplier put on the value of your time. Let's say you...
And that's a fact, guys. I told y'all that. There's a little secret that the entrepreneurs got. You know what I mean? The entrepreneurs tend to tell people trying to start a business, or they tell people that's looking into business, you need money to make money. And that's something that the entrepreneurs started. And that's to keep y'all from actually really doing your thing. Them entrepreneurs did not need money to make money, bro. What you need to make money is time. That's why time is money. But only how time is money is if you're using your time to make the money. Because time just don't, oh, I got money because I got time. You got to add value to your time. You know what I mean? If somebody needed their house painted, right? And you had the time to paint that person's house for $1,500, right? Hypothetically, you know what I mean? You don't have money for that. You don't need money for that. You needed the time to make that $1,500. You know what I mean? And if you had the time, now you can make the $1,500. So you don't need money to make money. You actually just need time.
You earn $100 per hour. And if that sounds like a lot to you, you need to reevaluate some things because that's barely above $200,000 per year, assuming you work 40 hours a week nonstop. When you go to buy a $40,000 car, you're not paying with money, you're paying with time. 400 hours of your life to be precise. The groceries you just purchased cost you 2 hours worth of work, plus the 40 minutes you spent in the store browsing the aisles, time which you were unable to monetize. If you want to take control of your financial life, you need to start thinking about spending in terms of time, not money. How much time do I have to work in order to afford this? That's where the true value of your spending gets revealed to you. Number 9. With debt, you're not borrowing money, you're buying it at a higher price than it's worth.
And see, a lot of, I don't know what's up with y'all ladies in this debt thing. I think y'all really think, so what, I'm going to die and somebody else to take care of it. That y'all be passing these generational curses on, man. Y'all don't have no life insurance. Y'all don't be having none of that, just straight debt left for your kids and stuff like that. That's nasty work, man. That's nasty work. Y'all gonna have to stop taking the right now. I told y'all about trading with your present, with your future. You know what I mean? When you get to the future, you ain't gonna have nothing left if you keep trading your future for your present. Like, come on. But y'all don't hear me though.
Stop thinking about debt the way you currently do. You're not borrowing money, you're renting money. Borrowing implies you return the item back to me after you've used it. I lent you my iPad, you read the story, then you gave it back. It's the same iPad, you just used it for a while. With money, it's not like that.
Exactly. It's not that you gonna give back interest and all that extra shit. It's not a borrow. It's not a borrow. It's a loan. Big difference.
Paying me to use my iPad before returning it back, and if you don't give it back, I can take the iPad and make you sell your house for the difference. You need to stop buying overpriced money. Here's how we want you to think about this. Every time you borrow money, you're robbing time and effort from your future self. Future you is getting screwed by the present you, and it won't be long until you become future you. So stop screwing yourself with debt. Number 10. Money is a fungible token. Yep, we're going there. For those unfamiliar with crypto, it means that money is replaceable with similar money in the same value. A $100 bill is worth the same as every other $100 bill. This property is called fungibility. Fun word, right? Many things are fungible and most of them are valuable, but there is an entire different world once you get rich where you enter the non-fungible token world. Take the Mona Lisa, for example. The original Mona Lisa is worth substantially more than every other Mona Lisa in existence. All the value lies with the original. If you want to become super wealthy in life, you need to become non-fungible or own things that are non-fungible and have value. Number 11. Your money is your army. Send it out there and bring back prisoners. Your money is made out of $1 soldiers. You want them out there aggressively conquering land as market share and bringing back prisoners as your army grows. You want your money to be smart and not allow itself to be captured by the enemy. The more money you can deploy, the higher your chance of winning the war. If you don't have enough money to begin with, consider guerrilla tactics to get the upper hand. We feel like this point probably only makes sense for some of you, and those are the ones who are going to make it. Number 12. You chose this life, you might as well make money out of it. You chose to do this. There wasn't anything else to do, so you might as well cash in. Otherwise, what's the point, right? If you know, you know. This has been at the core of discipline. When talking
Yo, Halloween, how retarded are you? Like, you know that's mental illness. Halloween 67304. That's mental illness, right? You've been here for how long, yo? When did you put your first hating comment in the chat, right? And you still been here on a space that you say you don't like, you don't agree with anything over here, but you're gonna sit your stupid ass over here and just like, so that tells us you don't value your time. Because time is money, man. So you will choose to use your time by sitting over here in a place called the Righteous Fear, shameless plug, sitting in a space that you say you don't like. Now, you don't see the mental illness in that, man. You don't see how you are capable to attract the pookie and stay in that toxic relationship just because you're a dummy, because you're attracted to stuff you don't like. You see that? You see why you are single moms? Honestly. Halloween, talk to me now. Let me understand you. Help me help you, my brother. Help me help you. A lot of people stuck in the matrix. They still sleep. You know it. They walk around here like they're alive, but they ain't alive.
There's people walking around out here that are soulless avatars simply operating on matrix programming. They're living, but they're not alive. And they're all around us. They're all over the place. People that have never woken up to who they truly actually are. They simply are operating on the code that they've been programmed and given since they were born, since they were even in the womb and at gestation. The same code, just running on programming, never exceeding the programming, never reprogramming the programming, never editing it, never hacking themselves, just running on the pure code and living a complete lie, believing that they're alive, but they're not.
So you when you say you're looking for convincing, you saying you're looking for something from me. So it's like I owe you something. Like why you feel I got to convince you, and why you can't sit quietly and just watch me work, man? Why you got to sit there and rebuttal tooth and nail, and you look wrong. Halloween, Like, why I gotta convince you? Why you always why a man gotta do all this performing and shit? What value do you have? Why I need to convince you, man? What you gonna give me? What do you have to give me? Because I don't play this relationship and dating and this communication game like how you play with your little beta male friends, your Walmart dudes. You know what I mean? I don't gotta convince you shit. You know what I mean? Fuck is you talking about? I apologize. I'm not fighting anyone. I'm sitting on my side. So what that got to do with you? And you keep putting stupidness in my chat though. Like I've been watching you for a while, and you've been watching the stream for a while. You know what I mean? I'm going back like 30 minutes now, and I don't understand. You could refrain from putting anything in my chat. Like just because it say comment don't mean you got to comment. You laying on your side. What that got to do with anything? What, you got the BBL? You about to be a bad bitch. You got the BBL, so you can't lay on your butt or something? What happened? Why you laying? You laying on your side? What you doing on your side, man? Talk to us. Talk to us. You know what I mean? Why the hell you gonna tell us you laying on your side? Goodbye. Right. You said it before I said it. You said bye. Bye, Felicia. Weirdos, yo. Where I'm laying on my side. What the hell do you say? Side effect? What you she got the BBL. She got the doo-doo. That's what it was.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants to switch in that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Whew. Anybody else before because you don't wait to interrupt the video. We learning. Is there anybody else that want to be escorted out to school? You know what I mean? Forget the class. We escorting you out to school today. Anybody else? You know it's a big bag. You know. And what's sad is the big backs, they be having money, y'all. These big back women got money. And they just spend it on the pookie. They spend it playing the part. They spend it playing the, you know what I mean? They the most, bro, this is why you see all these dudes. If you notice, all the dudes that got a fat girl are the flyers. You know what I mean? Them dudes that got a big old big back Keisha, they the flyers. Them dudes got all, and them the ones that have the colorful outfits too. They be having the colorful sneakers with the colors and shit. You know what I mean? They got a little stomach too now. And it be hard. Their stomach be hard and tight. But they have the big fat girls, and they be dressed the nicest, yo. They put us little, they put us little ribs. They put us little ribs to shame the way they dress. But they all got fat women. Them fat women take care of they man. Yeah, fat black sis. Shit, bro. Shit, y'all crazy. I ain't salute to the fat black sisters, yo. I know what y'all be doing. Y'all be buying love. Y'all be buying love. Y'all be simping. You see this sign right here? This sign go for you too. This sign, I'm gonna make a new sign. I'm gonna put the dude standing up, and I'm gonna put the big back Keisha on the ground with her with an EBT card right there. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I be knowing. Yeah. And then y'all be the biggest. Y'all be the ones with the biggest mouths. The big back Keisha simps be the ones talking about incels and this and that. They learn all of them words because they that. They that. They is that. What in the world is this dude talking about? Your mama? Your mama? That's what we talking about, bro. We talking about your mama, boy.
Ears stick out to get away from your face. Well, your mama is
Hold it, wait a minute. Don't bring anyone's mother into this. She ain't here. If it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't be here. So remember, when you put down one mother, you put down mothers all over the world.
You know what I mean? Right, you know what I mean? Just because it say comment, don't mean you have to put comments in the comment section. Yo, fight it. It's called emotional intelligence, and it's called discipline. It's called discipline, y'all. Learn it, yo. Mental discipline. Cause y'all from the hood, y'all hear discipline and y'all think ass whooping. Y'all they fucked y'all all up. They fucked y'all all up, yo. How many of y'all in my chat think that them ass whippings helped you become the man and the poor man and or poor woman that you are today? Put a 1 in the chat if you think that them ass whippings that your mama and or your daddy gave you help you become the poor person stuck in poverty, living week to week, 9 to 5 in it person that you are today. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that beatings is discipline. Nah, Earth Ken, beatings is not discipline, bro. I got my ass whipped, and my them ass whippings is not why I'm this masculine. In fact, them ass whippings added to the why I was lying to women and why I couldn't tell the truth. Because to avoid an ass whipping, I will lie, cheat, and steal. So that's what a lot of the men is programmed with right now. You know what I mean? They won't address their moms for casting those sins in them. But I had to get rid of that. I had to get rid. And I told y'all already, my mom, I had a good old mama love. I had a mama love. And she beat my ass. Because I always took a risk. I always took a satisfaction, brought it back. Knowing, I needed to know. You feel me? Nah, them whippings don't work, y'all. Don't believe the hype. You know what I mean? And they whipped y'all because they couldn't explain to y'all. They didn't have communication skills. That's why so many of us lack communication skills and problem-solving skills. And we wild with our emotions. That's what that caused. None of those things is useful on getting to this bag. None of those things that come from getting a beating is used to get this bag.
Talking about money, we think in terms of choices. We chose this life. We choose to keep doing this. We want to get good at this. In order to compete with the all-time greats, we need to make money, not only to sustain ourselves, but to reinvest and grow, to buy new tools, to hire more people, to train the staff, to do things that nobody else.
Pretty much, y'all be scared of money, but because y'all use it all wrong. You get money to invest back into yourself. You get money to pour money back into yourself to get more money. The investment you make is not with somebody else first. The investment you're making when you get to this bag is with yourself. That's why God wants you with money. Y'all niggas get poverty stricken and then y'all think that y'all try to run into these church scriptures with the, oh, you got to be poor. It's no nobility in poverty, so stop it. Knock it off. God wants you with some money because you can't help his people and you can't help yourself without it, all right? He wants you to change. He wants you to help yourself. He wants you to carry yourself in the image of him. And God wasn't no dusty, sir. God wasn't no dusty. He was not a dusty. So you're not, knock it the fuck off. This is why the most poorest countries, the most poorest people, the most poorest religions, the most poorest people are the most religious. The religious countries, the religious people are the poorest. Look it up. That's not how I feel.
Else has done before. If this is your purpose, if this is what you want to do for the rest of your life, make sure you give it your all. How are you supposed to quit after such a short period of time? How are you supposed to quit when you haven't made the money you really wanted to make? You gotta refocus. Number 13. The problem with money is it doesn't hold its value in time unless invested. This video is meant to change the way you think about money, and none of them is as true as the fact that money has been losing its power every day for the past 50 years. And
every day is losing its power. Think about it. The richest people in the world are the goofiest. The richest people in the world are the evilest. The richest people in this world have the most internal problems, yo. You know, they got to answer to God, bro. Like, they on that special list of God. You know what I mean? They on that special list of God. Think about it. The value of money is so low, like coochie low. The value of coochie low. Value of money is low. Like, the corniest people got it. So it's not money that's valuable anymore, guys. It's a clear mental health. It's not being in a delusion. It's able to learn. It's able to, learn how to learn. It's able to intake the truth. It's being able to come up out of a delusion and be real with yourself. That is more valuable than money right now. A clear mental health. Mental health is gold. nowadays. Because the people with the bag fitting to lose the bag. The people with the bag got to the bag before they did the work on their mind. So now they fitting to use that bag for all of the fucking problems that they cannot avoid by just using their head. Because they never built their mind up. They always had a chance to just throw the money at the problem. But at some point, you run out of money to throw at the problems, and the problems overcome you. No diddy. No diddy. See how that works?
Here's a graph to prove it. With the same amount of effort and time, you can buy 25 times less stuff than you could have 100 years ago. The US dollar has depreciated 25 times, and most countries use the US dollar as their reserve currency. If you live outside of the US, your national currency probably depreciates even more. That's why the rich don't keep money in the bank or under the mattress, because every day the money you hold loses value. Rich people look at cash the way everyone looks at ice cubes in a warm room. Don't hold the cash in your hand for too long because you might see it melt away. Click in the top right corner and you'll find one of our best videos to date focusing on why money is becoming worthless, which is extremely valuable today. Number 14. Not all money is the same. Most people have a maximalist approach when it comes to money, and here's what that means. People in Europe think in euro. People in the US think in dollars. People in Russia think in rubla. They're accustomed to unidirectional thinking. The moment you zoom out, the world changes and the difference in value of money is revealed to you. Life becomes amazing when you earn in US dollars but spend in Indonesian rupiahs or the Costa Rican colon. There's an entire world out there of financial.
Salute to the passport bros for unlocking that. You know what I mean? The passport bros, y'all know that. You know what I mean? Sisters, this is just an option, bro. This is new information. This is going to be new information to y'all. But salute to the passport bros that been unlocked that.
Financial arbitrage that could dramatically change the quality of your life. $1 million in Los Angeles barely buys you an apartment, while $1 million in Vietnam can buy a hotel and provide for you for the rest of your life. Go explore the world, Aluxers, and you'll find richness beyond money. Number 15. Money exists only in our minds. Yup. Money isn't even real. Today, it's just numbers on a screen. It's unlimited and used as fuel for the world. Money, at least the version we know since 1971, has been the biggest illusion history has ever seen.
We must protect the position of the American dollar as a pillar.
Money, much like religion, only exists in our minds and soul. The same with religion. The moment you get emotional about it, it'll control your life. The moment you take a step back and see it for what it is, you can
And if you notice, guys, what are the first things they tell you? Don't talk about this on the first date. Politics and religion. And I'm telling you, that's the first thing you want to talk about, bro. It's nothing else to talk about. If we can't get over those two, you know what I mean? If you fit in the lie, cheat, and steal in those two areas, then I don't want to be with you, bro. Because that's how you uncover the mask. That's how you uncover the mask. That let's pretend shit, you throw that whole let's pretend shit right out the window, bro. Fuck all that body count. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? What do you believe in, religious-wise? And what are you voting for? Point blank, period. That's all you need to know. And if she don't want to tell you, then fuck, I'm out. Fuck it. What? Nope. Nope. Nope, I'm good.
Reap all the benefits with none of the downsides. It's only when you believe money doesn't really matter that you escape the control of money. And that's also when you get rich.
Yeah, somebody said that in the chat. Once you stop chasing the money, that's when the money start coming. Once you stop chasing the money, that's when the money start coming. Always chase your dream, chase your purpose, chase that. When you chase that, then you will give your all to whatever it is you're doing, and you will learn how the money will then come. Because the fact that you're giving your all, people see and people respect when you're giving your all. So they pay. People pay big bucks to the people that give their all. They know the early bird catches the wormers, and then they also know the second mouse gets the cheeses. And they tend to pay the second mouse way more than they pay the early birds. You know what I mean? Because everybody could be an early bird. Remember, hard work gets you paid for the day. You know what I mean? Skilled labor, get into some education, and then putting the work to it, that gets you set for life. Remember, skills and education get you set for life. Hard work will get you paid for the day. Which one you want? That's all it's a choice. We all get choices and decisions. You know what I mean? It's nothing special about hard work. Everybody is out here working hard. That's why the people screaming, "Oh, I'm broke, but my bills is paid." They are all hard workers. I will not question that they are not hard workers, but everybody are hard worker. That's why everybody that's working hard get paid minimum wage. The skill, putting the education, learning before you earn is what's going to get you paid. Being that second mouse, having that patience to get your study on while everybody running to get that cheese. You know what I mean? Getting caught in the trap. Now you got your learn on and the cheese is right there for the taking. Just pick it up. Boom. You know what I mean? Stop all this early bird catches the worm stuff. All right, y'all. I ain't going to hold y'all. It's Friday. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. You know what I mean? Let me see what we got in the chat. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Endurance is key word, guys. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, guys. Salute to my sisters with sense. Let me give a couple of wrenches out while I'm here. Salute to my sisters with sense. Much love to y'all. We've been rocking. This has been Sisters with Sense Week. So we've been doing videos that really, really, really for my sisters with sense and now to help my sisters with sense. Today we talked about some money management so y'all can start looking at money in a whole different perspective. What we didn't touch on, ladies, young ladies, start vying for equal parenting time instead of the child support check. Fuck the child support check. Don't be a dummy. I'm gonna tell you that. Me and my oldest daughter was talking about this. That's the new wave, yo. The new wave. What's cool with girls is not being a dummy like they mother. You know what I mean? If you get pregnant, you want to make the equal parenting time a must. Fuck the child support check. You can make that child support check in 3 days on a part-time job. Trust me, ma'am. You can make that and more. Give that boy the work. All right? Give that baby father the work. Give him equal parenting time. That is the new wave. Hashtag give the man the work, young ladies. Because it takes two to make a baby. So he needs to make some decisions with the baby too. All right? That's what we normalizing. Damn that child support check ain't work for nobody but the government, but the United States government. Sisters running around here, 40 years old, looking broke, beat down, boy. Beat down. Cash 20 years worth of checks. Beat down now. Do not make that your future. You don't gotta be 40 and lost now. Cause you couldn't make moves because you had the kid all attached to your hip so that you can collect this check. You didn't give the man the work. You didn't give the dad the work. You got to give the dad the work. Y'all be scared to give these fathers the work because y'all want the check. You dummy. Now you can make that check back. You can make that check back in 3 days on a part-time job, you idiot. What the fuck? Man, yo. And your mother won't tell you this either. She ain't gonna tell you this. You gonna put him on child support. He don't want to be a father. Man, sis, get that man to work, bro. And make him sign right here, yo. Joint custody here. You know what I mean? Word. Whew, man, yo. We had a good one. And stay away from bitches like this.
Y'all know if I don't do shit else, I'm gonna hop on TikTok and talk my shit. This man of mine, just looked me in my eyes with tears in his and said, "So you fucked them?" Sir. You remember when you was in my friend's inbox trying to fuck them? Sir. You remember when you cheated with my friend? You remember when you was spending nights out or the receipts I found for hotel rooms? You remember how strong I was? You remember how strong I was? I need you to be that strong. Wipe your tears, honey. Because yes, I fucked him. And he fucked better than you. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Just non-ladylike, y'all. Remember, they're not all like that. Those ones make these ones look bad. But don't be a fool, guys. Those ones right there, that one right there is part of the dumb committee. Part of this. You know what I mean? This they one of these. You know what I mean? They want this is what you got to work with. The 20% woman, the good woman, the one that they make it bad for, she not on that chart. But you know what I mean? One size shoe don't fit every single female, every single modern woman. But don't let one modern woman fool you as if she not a modern woman. You see this chart here? You got 5 different flavors like now latest. And it's like, damn, it's like sticking this the needle in the haystack. And we trying to find the girl that's not even on that chart, bro. But that female make the good sisters with sense like this female look crazy.
I'm gonna be a totally 110%. I think I didn't find my husband yet because all the women expectations is really having the men go into a hole. Cause who the hell is y'all to say y'all want a man that make $500,000 a year? They hide because of y'all unrealistic ass expectations. Send me somebody that got enough to make sure that I got lights on, water running, I'm smiling, and we eating. Y'all asking for the most. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat. I can't even say it right. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat, a yacht, and a crib, and pay for your kids' schooling, your desires, your kids' desires. Like that shit. You see, you hear how unrealistic that shit sounds. This how a lot of y'all women sound. Ridiculous. That's why we ain't got nobody yet, because y'all scaring them into a damn hole. Please, separate me from everybody else. Husband, come find me. You ain't gotta make $500K for me. You can make $500. If you can make that shit work all year and I'm eating, I'm good.
Yeah, I got 3 people I gotta address right now. First, we're gonna start with Chantelli. Chantelli, you know that statistically speaking, your name tells me that you ashy and you wear wigs. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. Never met a real wholesome, natural Chantel. I'm gonna tell you that. Got some Chantels in my family. You know what I mean? So you're not fooling anybody. You really need to pay attention. You need to pour in on yourself. You need not to be worrying about anything. You know what I mean? You don't have an argument in dating. You got to pour into yourself. All right? You got to pour into yourself. That's you. All right? And then where's the one that's always worried about my title? Oh, Penny, thank you, Penny. So, oh wow, that's crazy, right? So a woman, oh wait, hold on. We got a woman that logically understood that it ain't about the title. He gon' this Mr. Goodbread. Mr. Goodbread gonna write whatever the hell he wanna write. You know what I mean? It ain't about the title. Oh, so thank you, Penny, for telling her. Thank you for telling her. You see what I mean? See how the stupid ones be trying to make and speak for the good ones? Salute to my sisters with sense that ain't scared to tell them, like, listen, bro, stop being dumb. First they play dumb, then they play confused, then they go on attack. So we're waiting, Nicholas. Oh, you don't want to attack me because a submissive female checked your ass, right? So now you going to play like you ain't a modern woman, right? I told y'all, remember I went to the club with Mrs. Goodbread and you saw all the modern women who would have been trying to rob me or rip me off if I'd have went in that same club dolo. But because I was with a submissive female, I got to do whatever the fuck I want. Because feminist women, they don't like to be feminist women in front of real submissive women. They want to play let's pretend. But once the submissive real women leave, then they go back to being bald head roaches to us, bro. And that's a fact. No, we talking about modern woman. My title say black woman, but as you get in and as you start to learn, this is a modern woman thing. Cause we good versus evil over here, man. Why does it trigger you that it say black woman, for one? Right, man? Cause are you saying that y'all don't do this? Or are you just saying they do it too? We want to know. We need to know the psychology behind this. Are you saying that it's not just black women, but what they're doing is wrong? Can you admit to what they're doing is wrong, right? Can we just be honest, right? Can you put in the chat what they're doing is wrong, but it's not just black women, Mr. Goodbread? Can you word it like that? Can you say it like that before you just go saying, but it's them too. Call out the other people too. Can we do that? Can we normalize that? Because that's I don't it don't make sense to me, y'all. It don't make sense that you don't see it. This is what y'all doing. So I could put black woman in the title all I want, because that's what black women are doing. You know what I mean? And what was the other one at? There was another little funny little comment over here. I'm gonna let it rock though. If I see it, I'll address it. But yeah, y'all gotta stop looking for ways to stay broke and stay poor. Stop looking for ways to distract from the message. The message be pure. The message be from a place of love, because it's the truth. The truth equal love. What part of that don't you understand? If people is lying to you, then they can't possibly be loving you. But y'all like those people. Y'all love those people that lie to y'all. You know what I mean? This is about good versus evil. You distract yourself with color because you're a racist. Either you hate white women or you're a white woman that hate black women getting educated. So which one is it? Either you're a black woman and you just want to deflect because you are a racist and you walk around with the race shit all on your forehead. So you looking for it now. You looking for it. Because if you're a black woman and you see black woman in the title, then yeah, I'm talking to you. Why mention anybody else? And if you're a white woman and you see black woman in the title, and then you know you are doing this behavior, why don't you call this out in your community? You see where the mental illness come in at? So you don't need to put shit in my chat. Just because it say comment, you know what I mean, don't mean you need to comment in the chat. Sometimes you need to sit quietly and pay attention. This is why y'all single bald head roaches, because y'all don't know when to shut up. Y'all know when to sit down and shut up and just watch. You know what I mean? He did not suffer y'all to speak in the church because y'all action speaks louder than words. We don't need to hear nothing you got to say out your mouth, because 9 times out of 10 it's a lie. Because that's what nurture is. Nurture will lie to protect my feelings, lie to protect your kid feelings. So you based and built on a lie. So don't open your mouth in my church, please, all right? How I'm hating on women, DJ Little, CJ Little. How I'm hating on women. How I'm hating on women. And no, you can't see my wee-wee, because that's what you want to do. You see how they tell her they self? You see how they tell her they stuff, so we already know. Can we get him up out of here, bro? Because this ain't even that type of party. That's an incel. That's a troll incel right there. He been watching porno all day. He been watching niggas' dicks all day. So now he wanted to offer me. He tried to scoop me, y'all. No Diddy. Look at him. Get him out of here, bro. Who's next? We got beef with Goodbread, bro. I'll give y'all another 10 more minutes. Beef with Goodbread. What's the stupidest thing you ever heard? Yeah, the stupidest thing you ever heard? It can't be the stupidest thing you ever heard, Dawn. So now, Dawn, without telling me that you're a white girl, because all I said was you hate black women being educated. There are some white women in your race that do not like to see black women get educated, because if black women get educated, ma'am, we are going to come for you. We are going to come for you. When I get 10% more of the sisters on code, we are going to come rescue you, Dawn. And we're going to come rescue my white bread brothers. So, Dawn, if you got a couple of white bread slave men that you simping out right now, be very afraid. Be very afraid. But yeah, that can't possibly be the dumbest thing you heard, because it was facts. White women have a problem with black women being educated because y'all control the black woman mind. From the time of women's suffrage, when y'all convinced the black women to get up out the cribs and come help y'all get y'all right to vote, y'all feel y'all control the black woman mind. And black women love y'all controlling their mind, because y'all been controlling their mind ever since 1969. They don't listen to us. So what you want to talk about, man? You want to talk about real history or how you feel or what you thought? You know what I mean? What you thought? What you thought? We just only going to talk about black women? Now I know the history for both now, man. What happened? Where you at? Married 16 years. So then why are you sitting here in men faces? Why are you in a MGTOW dating and relationship channel? I know how YouTube work, man. YouTube work because you watch dating and relationship, MGTOW, Red Pill. You watch that type of content, man. So YouTube serves you what you watch. So my content ain't no different from the other content that you work. So you watch. So you've been in a 16-year marriage. You know what I mean? Tolerating each other by survival. You know why people get married, right? You know why the average couple get married? For survival, man. So what you want to tell me that you're in a healthy relationship, right? You married 16 years, you're shopping on the internet, and we know that people get married for survival, man. So what else you want to tell us? Don't try to confuse us. Don't try to confuse us. We know what we're talking about. We know what you said. We know what I said. This is all documented. That's one thing about me. I'm very emotional intelligent, so I'm aware of what I say out my mouth. And I'm reading what you say. Everybody's seeing what you're saying. Now you reaching that. Now you trying to, well, man, what happened? You are a white woman and you triggered, man, because I called you out. You thought you was gonna be able to hide behind that D avatar, but when you share your mindset, right? When you comment, you share a piece of your mindset. So no matter what mask or what avatar you want to hide behind, man, I know you better than you know yourself. You said I'm Mexican. Oh, all right, you not black. So I call all y'all that's not black white anyway. So what happened? You now you can tax me for that, right? You wanted some juice, right? You wanted some. Oh, he wrong for that. I give it to you. You white to me, nigga. But I knew you wasn't black. I knew you was triggered because you wasn't a black person, and you mad. You don't want to see black women educated, right? Because black women running over there to you, giving you the coochie, right? They charging you for the coochie. So you don't want to see black women get educated because you want them to stay stupid and prostituting, right? You think I don't know what's up? You think I don't know? Y'all Mexicans are a hot commodity in the trick field, in the trick market. Chicana, what happened, boy? What happened, boy? I don't care what you is now. At this point, I don't care what you is. I know you're an emotional man who got triggered, because you don't want black sisters to get economically educated because you need them to be out there prostituting, thinking that they winning. Liz E. Penny, what about the father that refused to spend time with their children or help support them financially? Can we get my stat girl not in the chat? Where's Savvy at? Can we get the stats on how many fathers that she's talking about, the percentage of the fathers out of the 14%? You know what I mean? Because we have a stat that says 73% of fathers are currently paying child support in the United States of America. 30% of fathers are paying child support for kids that's not theirs. So I don't know why we want to continue to play with this runoff deadbeat narrative because of failed relationships now. You know what I mean? Now, I do understand there are exceptions to the rules. But to answer that, ma'am, you picked him. You now have to foot the bill, ma'am. You have to do his half because you picked a partner that was the dummy. You picked somebody that left you to pick up his half. You know what I mean? Still your decision. Remember, you ain't believe in abortions. You believe in bringing kids into this world knowing you ain't have nothing and the father had nothing. Because if you know what I mean, if nigga just don't go from having something to just running off on his child. That normally happen when you sleep with a dude that was a Walmart dude. You know what I mean? A Walmart dude, when you go shopping in Walmart for these baby daddies, you know what I mean? The Walmart dude don't read father. The Walmart dude read fun time. He read cute. He read poppin'. He read I'm gonna get a whole lot of attention, but he don't read father. All right. So when you, as a woman, decide to pick a Walmart Dollar Tree dude, are you following me? You then do not get to blame that pick on how he is. You don't get to do that. You still got to do you got to play your part. You got to go through with your decision, girl. You got to go through with your decision. You know what I mean? The judge will tell you that.
Have a woman to woman mother moment with you. At the end of the day, women have the choice. I don't care if you were after him, he was after you. It doesn't matter. He can't come in unless you open the door, right?
Wide open.
Yeah, but would you have been on social media when he was the breadwinner? Would you have been on social media if he was the breadwinner, Don Ortiz? You know what I mean? Don Ortiz, you from a whole different era, though. You from an era where it's happy life, happy wife. You know what I mean? We don't have the luxury of doing that for these women. All right? And I hope you don't teach your sons, or if you're raising kids still, hope you don't teach them from the position of your era. All right? Because it's not your era anymore. I think that's where we're, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean, the information be so good, but y'all be wanting it to be what y'all need it to be, but it's not gonna be like that, man. I get it. I can feel your energy. You don't really want smoke with me. And I really don't want smoke with you because I can feel your energy. But I think I know what it is, Dawn. We got this, and it's not happy life, happy wife. It's happy spouse, happy house. You know what I mean? All the time. And that's what we normalizing. So I'm unprogramming a bunch of young men to get up out of that dumb shit because that's not what it is. And I get it. I can speak on the behalf of women. I sleep with women. I have attracted a real woman. I have attracted a real woman that do these real things, that have real skills, that provide real quality to a healthy relationship. So I can share that with my men. Most men that I'm speaking to have never met a female that loved them wholeheartedly without using them. Do you know that? Including their mother, down to their mother. The men that we speak to and the men that I speak for, the men that have done the work on themselves. That's why they had to have done the work on themselves. Have never been loved by a woman unconditionally. I got that. So why I can't share that? Why should I be mingy and meisty and sit back and laugh and just not share that? Like, that's the problem with y'all now. God give y'all blessings and y'all sit there and touch it and be stingy and then tease people with the blessings that God give you. I'm not like that, man. I'm not like that, man. Because I found the virtuous woman, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach my young brothers how to find one too. I'm gonna teach my young sisters how to be one. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What part in I tell the truth don't you like? You ain't gotta wish me the best of luck, and you ain't gotta pray for me. Pray for yourself, cause you probably one of them motherfuckers right there. Oh, I'm gonna pray for you. No, pray for yourself. And I need y'all to stop. Stop praying for people and pray for yourself. All right, you sound stupid and you look stupid running around here using Jesus' name in vain. All right. Jesus wants you to change. Jesus wants you to stop lying. Jesus wants you to stop running around here in falsehood. That's what Jesus wants. And it's in his Bible. Yeah. Katrina, shut up. Shut up, Katrina. You're a fool. But it's serious though. It's deep though. Like, damn, yo, and it's the moms don't, man, listen, a lot of y'all neglected. And y'all hate a masculine leader. Y'all hate because y'all don't have respect for a masculine leader because all y'all see is one-sided shit. A masculine mother. So to see a masculine man, y'all can't stand that. I can't stand. Y'all can't stand that. But guys, we finna wrap the show on up. Oh man, Liz E over here looking all fake. You could tell she got makeup caked all on her face, got somebody else's demon on her head. She just in a high state of delusion, yo. Sat over here the entire live, watching some shit that she just really didn't believe in. Like, that's sad, yo. That you could tell she ain't got shit to do on a Friday, bro. Pookie is in her future, yo. You got Pookie in your future. Miss Liz E, we gonna be watching you. We don't want to hear you talk about Pookie, cause right here was a live that told you a lot of things about money. You know what I mean? So we don't want to hear you talking about Pookie 2 months from now. All right, Liz E, just understand that, yo. You can be as cute as you think you is, but till you get to some new information and be able to accept it, that's all you're gonna be, is as cute as you think you is. You're not that hot. You feel me? And I don't gotta be that hot. I got a girl. You know what I mean? I got the virtuous woman. So, you know what I mean? Hold your insults. Hit the Pookie, right?
Got a big old booty, and everybody says she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants switching that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Ain't nothing but doo-doo in there. Y'all, we out of here, y'all. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly, pay attention on a Friday. Don't spend all your money up on a Friday. You know what I mean? And start your week off. Start your next week on Sunday, all right? Guys, so if you're gonna choose to follow the Sabbath and all that, and you're gonna miss out on your opportunity to leverage the advantage, because a lot of people rest on the weekend. So while they resting, you could be leveraging an advantage. But if you're gonna choose to miss out on that, like several other broke people I know, then just pick Saturday to be your day to just act like you built the world in 6 days. All right, let Saturday be that day, because Sunday should be work. You should be on your toes, clearing up your week so that you can have a easy Monday through Friday. All the successful people do that. You know what I mean? That's just some game right there. Your choice is yours. You can follow, you can believe whatever you want. Wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly, y'all.
Somebody out like they better off without you, man. Let them go. Especially when you know you pressure. It's either gonna make a diamond or it's gonna bust a pipe. And a lot of times, man, that pressure be busting a pipe, man. You be too much pressure and people don't even know what to do with you. That's what it really be, man. People don't know what to do with you. You be too much for them. So what they gonna do? They gonna go get something basic. They gonna level down. They supposed to be trying to level up, but they go level down. They don't know how to take you. They don't know how to handle you. They don't know what to do with you. They don't know how to love you. They don't know how to build with you. They don't know how to get money with you. They don't know how to understand you. You too much pressure. They be knowing they be in over their head, man. You pressure, man. Remember that. Don't ever feel like you gotta kill your flames for somebody else to shine or to be with somebody else, man. If you gotta dim your light for somebody else, man, you don't even need them around you anyway. You feel me? Cause don't forget, man, this the same world that'll tear you down. This the same world that'll kick you while you down, man. You better feel like you pressure. Ain't about feeling like your don't.
He said I tapped in for 2 minutes and heard the realest. You already know the vibe, bro. That's what we do here, boy. That's what we do here, boy. Got rid of those flying roaches that wanted to keep talking crazy. But all right, y'all, we out of here, man.
Okay, guys. Now, I just came from the park, and it's this kid teasing me because I have felines on. Now, mind you, I am not a material person. I just wear felines because, you know, I like the color, and I think they're cool. They might not be what's popular today, but, you know, that's what I like. So, you know, I told the kid, it's not about what I have on my feet, it's about what I have inside my head. No matter what I'm wearing, no matter what I have on, it's about my information, the knowledgeable things in life. These sneakers are not even going to fit you in 20 years from now. So it's about what you have in your mind, your wisdom, your knowledge, the power to inspire others. And parents, please don't raise your children like the materialistic type, because you know, once they don't have Jordans on or cool clothes, they're going to feel like they're not important. They're going to feel like they need the golden or the Jordans or the cool stuff, the popular stuff, to make them feel important.
We just gonna get everybody up out of here.
I'm gonna be a totally 110%. I think I didn't find my husband yet because all the women expectations is really having the men go into a hole. Cause who the hell is y'all to say y'all want a man that make $500,000 a year? They hide because of y'all unrealistic ass expectations. Send me somebody that got enough to make sure that I got lights on, water running, I'm smiling, and we eating. Y'all asking for the most. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat. I can't even say it right. Y'all want a man to buy y'all a boat, a yacht, and a crib, and pay for your kids' schooling, your desires, your kids' desires. Like that shit. You hear how unrealistic that shit sounds? This how a lot of y'all women sound. Ridiculous. That's why we ain't got nobody yet, because y'all scaring them into a damn hole. Please separate me from everybody else. Husband, come find me. You ain't gotta make $500K for me. You could make $500. If you can make that shit work all year and I'm eating, I'm good.
So recently an old friend wanted to rekindle. He said he wanted to take me out, but I kindly declined. I did. But instead, I suggested that he actually use that money to just buy a couple things and put in my fridge. He said, all right, we can do that. I said, cool. We get off the phone, then he calls me right back. He's like, let me come over. I said, no, I know what you're on and I'm not trying to be on that kind of time. I said, let's just see each other tomorrow. We can catch up, talk and everything. He's like, all right. Next day comes, he says, you know what, I thought about this isn't gonna work. Okay, yeah, let's move past that. My question is, did he say that because he knows that I need help and can't help me, doesn't want to help me, or because I don't want to smash? Does it sound like I'm treating him like a trick? Because I'm not willing to smash. I told him I'm not interested in having any kind of sex. I'm okay with hanging out. I need a couple things. I am tired. I don't want to have to smash just to get some damn help. Ugh. So.